Hello, this is Froogle, back in Elite Dangerous. Now, I want to make some money. And I understand that an alternative way of doing that, and I got this from Scott Manley's video, would be wandering around anarchic systems picking up random floating loot. Well, I'm in an anarchic system. I'm in Morgor. But all I'm finding here is bauxite and grain. So I'm going to try and go to a different system. So we'll bring up the galaxy map. Now, the other system I want to go to, we're in Morgor right there. I would like to go to this one over here, if I can zoom out, LP98-132. Now, because of the way the galaxy map works and limitations of fuel, notice these dashed lines, I can make it up here to Dahan, and then from Dahan, I can go down to Acellus Primus or Iranen, and then from there down to LP98-192. So that's exactly what we're going to go. We're going to go to Dahan, then we'll either go to Acellus or to Iranen and jump from there. So we'll just click on Dahan, make that the target. It should be locked up, which it is. And away we go. Now, when we actually get where we're going, what we're looking for is unidentified signal sources. And when you jump into them, if it's a cargo one, you'll find a bunch of free-floating cargo in space. It's a good idea to try the toxic waste training mission. That really gets you in the swing of picking up cargo in space without wrecking it and without wrecking you. Speed is blue. Distance is not. Unidentified signal source. Look at that. Should we try it? Let's try it. We're close enough to Freeport. Safe disengage. And we don't need to mess with the engines and the shields. There's the cargo. See them? Tons of cargo. Let's see if we can lock anything up. Gold. That's what we want. It's gold. Alright, cargo scoop open. Drop that speed. Oh, try to line up on this as quickly as you possibly can. Keep an eye on the scope. Use your lateral thrusters. Keep an eye on the scope. This is likely to be a trap. Oh my god, I can't get it. There. There. Alright, lateral thrust. A little bit of forward motion now. Lateral thrust, slow down. Cargo. We got some gold. That's going to be worth a lot of money. Now, because it's floating in space, it's stolen. We do need to find a black market vendor to buy them. We are in an anarchic system where they don't tend to question such things. If you wanted to make even more money, you'd fly to a non-anarchic system, but then the police are likely to have a go. Keep an eye on that scope. There's two. We can only get two more. Nose over. See if we can get a lock on the remaining two. Up you come, up you come, up you come. There's one. So lateral thrusters, keep the speed low. He's 260 meters away. We have an impact warning. Lateral thrusters trying to keep the canister in the center. Oh, too fast. Now, as soon as you hit them like that, they do bounce away. It is space. And you do damage them. Two. One to go. We're pretty much lined up on this one. Gentle movements on a lateral thrust now. Keep an eye on the scanner. We could still be jumped. Slowing down. Lateral thrust. No. So tricky to do with the lateral thrusters. I'm not very good at this. A bunch of you are going, duh. Practice makes perfect. Let's try again. So we're lined up on this gold. We're really taking way too long. This is a good exercise as well. The more you do this, the better you get. And of course, the less time it takes. Got it. We're done. Alright, Freeport. Lock Freeport. Let's go. Let's get the heck out of here. If only we had a bigger ship. There's a ton of gold there. And jump. Remove the cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop retracted.
And jump.
Drive charging.
That was a nice find.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So this is a very risky, but very fast way to make a lot of money. Which seems to be the number one question people have when they come to Elite Dangerous. How do I make a lot of money quickly? This way. This is the first time I've done this, by the way. Okay, go to Starport Services. First thing we need, let's not forget, is fuel. So fuel and munitions, fuel store, buy that. I did have a fight earlier on, so my hull is damaged. We will go out and go to repairs. Repair my modules, all of them. And then repair the ship, all of it. Good, so we're down to 1,996 credits. Let's go and speak to our black market contact. That's in contacts, black market. I want to sell some stuff. Now the price here will be lower than it would be in a more heavily policed system, but we'll take it. So there's gold right there, selling at 4,813 credits. 4,813 credits. Normally it sells for 9,000, but 4,000 credits. We have 4 of them. So let's sell, 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 giving us a grand total of, boom, 19,000 credits from one trip, taking us up to, from 1966 to 21,248 credits. Not a bad trip. Let's do it again. Now the subsequent trip wasn't actually that productive. We found some explosives which aren't worth very much money, but I do have some footage of what you need to watch out for. So this is not recorded live now. I warped into unidentified signal source, and as you just saw here, it's loaded with gold. Now in the previous times that I was doing this, you just saw I kept on saying watch the scanner, watch the scanner. Here's why. So I'm trying to line up on the gold, badly as ever. Taking my time, trying to be a bit cautious, and this was actually one of the practice attempts before I recorded the video you just watched. So ramming the gold, good job Froogle. Let's see if we can push it around space some more. Space hockey with gold. So at this point I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to the scope, which was foolish. I was a little bit more fascinated by the fact that I'd found a potentially huge amount of money floating in space. So taking my time, being overly cautious, and again, this is why you really should practice that waste disposal mission, the single player training mission, because it gets you a lot better at picking up the gold. Not anywhere near as crap as I am, but look at the scope. 3 pirates just warped in. What you need to do when that happens is increase the power straight away. What I did as soon as I noticed that I was going to be attacked was increase the power, turn the afterburner boost on, turn flight assist off. That's going to lock my speed. I actually screwed up, so I dropped out of maximum speed there. I'm just looking at the scanner to try to figure out what's shooting me. 3 Cobras are going to kill me. So I'm trying to jump. Because I'm too close to the bad guys, I can't jump, so they're now really hurting. I just realized my speed's off, so boost again, flight assist off. There we are, locked now on 320 as the speed, which is what we want. So we're starting to slowly pull away, but we're still very much in range of those Cobras. So I am trying to move around a little bit. It takes a while for you to get a far enough distance between you and them for the jump to take effect. You can see it now. It's slowly charging, and I'm starting to take hits now. I've got a lot of power into my shields, not a lot into my engines, but because flight assist is off and because we boosted, we do have a good turn of speed. Agonizing wait for the jump. Still taking some damage. You can see my sensors getting all kind of screwed up. Oh, track IR screwed up at that point. Nearly there. Shields just went offline. We're down to 85, 82% on the hull now. 76, 71, 56. Oh, sorry, 60. About to blow up. Track IR breaking again because this was the middle of the day and we jumped. That was closer than a close thing being close. Be very careful when you're doing this. It is a very quick way of making money, but make sure you use a cheap, disposable, replaceable starter ship, or you can die very quickly. I was so lucky I got out of that alive. That was crazy. Anyway, thank you for watching. As always, my name is Froogle, and I will see you all next time.